Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Hunting Grounds as we continue our summer series producing these short videos on any kind of management techniques that we are currently doing out in the field. As you might tell, we are in the Eagle Seed soybean food plot. Now this food plot isn't very big, it's about half an acre in size, but what I want to talk about is putting up utilization cages in your food plot. Now not everybody does this, but they should because it's cheap and it's simple. It doesn't matter if you have a soybean food plot, clover food plot, or just winter wheat. It doesn't matter. It's going to allow you to analyze the browse pressure in your food plot. Now like I said, this food plot's just under half an acre. It's not a very large food plot, and you can tell there's browse in here, but without this utilization cage, I wouldn't know how much browse was actually in this food plot. Now on a size of food plot like this, I'd probably put out just one utilization cage, maybe two. What I suggest for anybody putting out utilization cages is you have one on every single food plot. The larger the food plot, the more you put out. Because you have a 15-acre food plot or 5-acre food plot, you put one on the south end and one on the north end, you might come to realize that the deer are browsing heavier in one end of the food plot because you have the utilization cage to tell you that information. That's going to allow you to know where the deer are concentrating, and then you can put up your tree stands or hunt that area a little bit harder knowing those deer are going to be in there. Now this food plot of Eagle Seed soybeans is doing exactly what I want it to do. I don't want to keep the deer out of this food plot. I want this to be here for them to browse on during this time of year when they're really putting on a lot of antler growth, and I want them to have the most attractive food source in the area. So I don't have it fenced off or anything, and right now with the amount of browse pressure that they're putting on it, I am happy with it. On average, this food plot's probably 2 to 2.5 foot tall. Here in the utilization cage, it's topping out right at 3 foot right now. It's got the top on it. It's going to grow up through, and that is fine. One thing I would definitely suggest with your utilization cages, make sure it's staked down somehow. That way the deer don't bump it around or rub on it. Make sure it's got a top on it so the deer aren't getting way down in there and browsing. Now after it reaches over 3 foot, I really don't care if they come by and nip off the top, because they will. But at that point, I know I've got a good idea of the amount of browse that the deer are taking out of this food plot. Now it's really easy to make these utilization cages. Just make sure the wire is small enough that they aren't able to get their noses through and browse on the leaves. You might want to make it 1.5 to 2 foot in diameter. Just make it where it's going to get a good representation of whatever you've planted in that food plot. Now these utilization cages can be the easiest and most effective way to get the most information about your food plot. Well, we've also been doing a lot of other stuff here on the Hunting Grounds. As you guys know, we love our advanced tree stands. We love Ryan and the guys there at the company. It's a great product, and I suggest you guys take a look at it if you haven't. They're very innovative. It's advancedtreestands.com. We're going to be producing short little tips and informational videos on those tree stands throughout the summer and into the fall and probably even onwards, because there is so much that those stands have to offer, and we're going to be sitting in them this fall. Well, that's it for this week's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed the information. If you did, down below, give us a big thumbs up. Make sure to share this video and comment down below if you love the information in this video. What else do you want to see? What kind of questions do you have? Because we're going to be producing videos like we have been every single week. We're looking for content, and we want to provide you guys with the information that you want, so be sure to comment down below. Well, until next time, go out of your way to get a youth or a new hunter involved in the outdoors, and as always, have a better than average day.